Hey everyone, this is Pegasus177 and you are watching How to Be a Modern Warfare 3 Ninja. This is the last episode in the current series. I'll be moving on again with this series when Black Ops 2 comes out. So thanks to everyone who's watched this series so far. We're going to go through the last 5 DLC maps now today. It's a bit longer than usual, but stick with me and I will show you all the spots that have worked for me.
That's cool.
Mission accomplished. Good work.
I'm surprised you did not see that. Did you stay there?
Okay, we're going to start off with Decommission. Decommission is a pretty hard map to get a ninja to fuse on, especially because the A-bomb is so close to the enemy spawn. I normally start with a Russian class. I throw my smoke grenade out here in the middle, and because you're African militia you need to get a bit of cover. I use this bin bag and I lie down here and YY. And also throw your smoke into the building, come through the building and lie down right here against the doorway. Be careful though, the enemy occupy this building immediately from the spawn. If you want, you can go all the way up around, cut up through the middle and go right back towards their spawn. Be very careful for enemy who camp in there on the right, and that's also the back entrance to the building. Don't go up the staircase, stay low, go underneath the staircase, crouch, and you will actually be able to crawl right around against the wall and nearly up on top of the bomb. If you want to go in the front way, make sure you throw a smoke again out in front of that staircase. Don't go up the staircase again as the enemy occupy the high area. Go right down here and again use this bin bag. Now for the B-bomb, I always take a raid shield to the B-bomb. I throw out a motion sensor and I use either this corner here. This corner is good because you can watch both the doorways to your left and right, but you cannot see the bomb. That is your only danger. You can also come across to this little corner here as well. This allows you to see the bomb, but obviously you lose sight of one of the doorways. You can still see this doorway to your immediate left, and if people come out the height above as well. You've also got one more spot to show you here for B. This takes a little bit of practice though. Put the raid shield on your back, lie down against this red pipe and go right back. Be careful though, as you go right back, it kind of pops you back up again. But when you get it right, hold a motion sensor out in front of you and this will keep you perfectly still. You will see if anybody tries to plant the bomb in front of you, and when you want to get up to the fuse, all you have to do is throw out your motion sensor and pull back on the control pad. Okay, Offshore is another pretty hard map to get a ninja to fuse on. If you want to get right in close to the A-bomb, come right up here next to this barrel, lie down here and YY. The only danger here is that if enemy comes through the building right behind you, could be in trouble. A lot of people worry about that, so another option is come right over here against the red fence. This way you can see if any enemy come through the building, and a lot of enemy that come around the side are obscured by the sight of the bomb and don't see you. If you want to come out past the A-bomb, don't go too far out, just in here on the left, go right in here and lie down next to this blue barrel. This conceals you just enough. You will also hear if anybody goes through the building behind you, and you will definitely hear if anybody tries to plant in this area. Okay, for the B-bomb, I see a lot of people coming over and they try and lie down on this side. Don't bother. If you're going to go that close to the bomb, you might as well go right in here. Because your head tilts back to the right, you actually blend into the wall a little bit, and if they're going to be fooled, you might as well be sitting on top of the bomb rather than across the way from it. Another option is to go past the B-bomb right up here against these pallets. This is a good spot because the enemy come running out past you towards the bomb and don't look. The only danger here is that your legs hang out over the walkway behind you. One last spot for the B-bomb, I normally take a raid shield to. Throw your motion sensor out here and occupy this building right behind the bomb. You can see out through the window to the bomb site area. The window is a little bit clouded and so is your raid shield, so it will be pretty hard for enemy to spot you in here. Just be careful of that walkway out the right window, and if enemy are coming along the top or the bottom of that walkway, they're going to come up the staircase right behind you, so also watch that. Okay, Gulch. Gulch is probably the easiest map to get a ninja to fuse on of the 5. If you come up here, this is one of my favourite spots. Lie into this tumbleweed and YY. You will see if anybody comes into the B-bomb area. Even though the Jeep obscures you a bit, you will pretty much see anybody moving around there unless they're crouch walking the whole way into the bomb. The only danger with this is that the tumbleweed, if it's shot or if there's an explosion, it actually blows away. can go right past the bomb and lie down here against his cacti. Be careful of the jeep because if it explodes you can get damaged here. Maybe move back a little bit more. Once you're wearing a ghillie suit though, your head tilts to the right, you're pretty close to the bomb and it's a pretty good spot to get a ninja defuse. One more option if you're feeling a bit risky is to go through the arch. As the enemy come from that spawn there on the right, you have to be careful and you have to be quick getting into this position, but when you're in here it is pretty effective. You'll see out to the B bomb area and you'll be able to move in quickly. For the A bomb, a lot of people go to the right hand side of this rock. The only danger with this is a lot of enemy fire their flashes in here, but if you're going to go in here, go right up to the end where you can just see the corner of the bomb. I personally don't go this way though, I normally stay on the other side of that rock. I come in on the right hand side. And I normally throw a smoke grenade. Now, a smoke grenade might not give you complete cover, but if an enemy sees a smoke grenade going off, more than likely it'll stop them in their tracks and they'll slow down and start to crouch. This is a very open position, but it's very effective as a lot of enemies stay up on the left there, up here by the cliff side. If you want to get closer, you can go right up here next to the building and lie down. The doorway to your right isn't used that much. A lot of people like to go up and over the building using ladders. You can go over here just a little bit past the A-bomb. You can pull off a bush inside the middle of this gorge. This is pretty effective but leaves you a little bit of a distance to the bomb site. One more option is to stop short of the bomb against the corner of this building. Lie down and angle yourself out so that you can see the bomb and YY. This is pretty effective. The only problem here is that there's a lot of open ground cover if you want to get over to somebody who may be planting the bomb. It might be wise to have a smoke grenade here just to obscure the view and block your path as you run in to get the defuse. Another option that you can actually take here is to move a little bit further into the building and go behind this dead staircase. You cannot see the bomb, but if you're turtle beaches you will definitely hear them planting. Okay, Boardwalk. Boardwalk, for the A-bomb I normally come down here to these two surfboards at the side of the lifeguard house. And I face out this way and I lie right in and YY. Now a lot of people ask me why I don't face the other way. It's because you don't actually get any better view of the bomb. At least if you're facing back this way and enemy turns the corner, you might be able to get a quick knife if they spot you. Another option is to drop short behind these fallen signs. If you angle yourself right, you can actually see out through the gap in the signs and you can see both sides of the bomb. You will know if anybody goes in for the plant. You can also see that staircase to your immediate left. Your only danger here is if somebody comes through the games room. Another option, it's very high risk, but it brings you very close to the bomb, is to come right down here at the corner of the lifeguard house, right at the corner of the porch. If an enemy is going to rush plant, they're going to drop down right in front of you here, and it's a pretty good spot to get them. Now for the B-bomb, this is probably my favourite spot here, is to lay down inside in this little kind of broken debris ground. Don't go up too far because you actually levitate on the lip. Just stay down here, and if any enemy run past, they won't spot you. Another option is to come across the way here to this red building, lie down at the corner, and again YY. This can be pretty effective. This is a pretty hard bomb to get a defuse on, but there are ways around it. Another option is to take a riot shield. This was suggested by Dati the Noga. I haven't actually done anything with a riot shield here, but he has pulled it off, so it must be possible to pull it off in some way. Okay, for Parish, for the A-bomb, this is a pretty easy one to defend. There's a lot of spots around here. One of my favourite is to stand up on top of this broken bit of wall and do a statue man. The enemy come running out of there in front of you and don't spot you, and you're very close to the bomb, so you'll hear if anybody tries to plant. Another option is to go past the bomb, right in here next to these candles against the pillar, and do another statue man. The enemy will run out past you again into the bomb site area, and it's pretty effective. And if you want to get really risky, and if you're very quick, maybe you have sprint efficiency on, you can get right in here next to this red container and the enemy will pass you out again and go to the bomb site area. If you want to stop short of the bomb, you can actually go behind this wall here and do a YY. I can't promise that you'll hear if somebody tries to plant, maybe if you have turtle beaches, but it is a spot where you can use. Another option is to go into the bar. Now you can't lie down behind this door, but if you lie down outside it and slide in, you can get right in behind the door. This is close enough for you to hear if anybody tries to plant the bomb. All you have to do is jump up every once in a while and take a quick check out the window. Now for the B-bomb, I normally go through this building here, out the far end of it, and I stop short right here at these boxes. This is close enough for you to hear if anybody tries to plant. If the enemy come running past the bomb, they won't spot you here. For some reason, when they turn the corner, they don't see you and they run clean on into the building. Another option for the B-bomb is using a smoke. Now this is a pretty hard bomb to defend, so there's not many spots, but run into the smoke here just to obscure view of you. Go right in here next to the green car and lie into this little dip in the ground. You're very, very close to the bomb here, and you'll definitely hear if anybody tries to plant it. And that's it for the DLC. That's it really for the whole Modern Warfare 3 version of How to Ninja. This clip here is a guy who tried to troll Shadow with a claymore and failed miserably. But thank you guys for watching. Thanks to everyone who helped me out with the videos, and keep watching the SHINOBI, and we'll be getting big into it again with Black Ops 2. Also today, maybe the video is, maybe you're watching this video after it goes out, but I'm doing a live stream today as I go for my 500 Ninja Defuse. It will be on the link below, which will also be in the description, and I'll also be announcing it on Facebook and on the Twitter page. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you catch the live stream. If you don't, you can watch it back on the link underneath my channel video. And peace.
Now you're going to die.